Does garlic actually have health benefits? And does it matter how you prepare it? That's one of the most common questions people ask, and the answer depends almost entirely on how you prepare it. Remember, the way you prepare garlic can completely change what you get from it. Before you swallow raw garlic, there's something you need to know. Swallowing a whole garlic clove is not the same as eating crushed garlic. Today, we're going to talk about what garlic can actually do, what it cannot do, and how you can use it more wisely in your kitchen. Because even though garlic has a strong aroma, and even though some studies have linked it to interesting plant compounds, that does not make it a solution on its own. Near the end of this video, we'll share a very simple tip with you. This tip can help you use garlic in your meals in a way that is both more useful and safer. And most importantly, today we don't need exaggerated promises, fear-based language, or the idea that one food can change everything. Just a practical garlic guide that fits real life, makes sense in the kitchen, and stays aligned with science. How should garlic be used? Is it really necessary to eat it raw? Does cooking destroy everything? Who should be careful with it? And how can garlic fit into a healthy eating routine? This video was made for adults who care about healthy living, nutrition tips, and everyday kitchen habits. Our goal is not to present garlic as a miracle. Our goal is to understand garlic as a normal food and help you use it more consciously. If you enjoy healthy food videos based on scientific research, topics about gut health, practical health tips, and simple nutrition advice, like this video, subscribe to Alanard Health and turn on notifications. If you're new here, welcome. We make science-based nutrition videos for people who care about real health advice. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss what's coming. How do you use garlic the most? Raw, in cooked meals, in sauces, or do you avoid it completely? Please share it with us in the comments. The problem with garlic is not that garlic is a bad food. The problem is that online, a normal kitchen ingredient is sometimes made to look much bigger than it really is. In some videos, garlic is described as if it can renew the whole body, solve every problem, or work like medicine all by itself. And honestly, that's not fair to you. Foods can be part of a lifestyle that supports health. Vegetables, legumes, whole grains, healthy fats, spices, and aromatic plants can create a stronger eating pattern when they work together. But no single food can replace medical treatment, prescription medications, or personalized professional guidance on its own. Garlic is not an exception to that rule. Yes, garlic contains plant compounds known as organosulfur compounds. When you crush, chop, or chew garlic, certain chemical changes begin. But there is an important distinction here. Just because a compound has been studied in a lab does not mean that the normal amount of that food used in the kitchen will create guaranteed results in people. Some studies have looked at garlic supplements and extracts, but those findings can't just be translated into eat 1 clove every day and this will happen. It doesn't work that way. So today, we're going to separate 3 things. 1. What is reasonable about garlic? 2. What is exaggerated? 3. How can we use garlic in daily meals in a safer, more realistic and smarter way? 7 helpful ways to use garlic the right way. Okay, let's start with the most common mistake people make with garlic. Number 1. Do not swallow garlic whole. One of the most common mistakes with garlic is thinking that swallowing a whole clove without crushing or chopping it is more effective. But the characteristic smell and taste of garlic are directly related to the reactions that happen when its cells are broken apart. When you crush, chop, or chew garlic, the substances inside it mix together and a compound called allicin is formed. So, if you swallow a garlic whole, you do not get the same effect as crushed or chopped garlic. But let's be careful here. This does not mean the more you crush it, the more benefits you get. A more accurate way to say it is this: how you prepare garlic affects its taste, aroma, and the release of some compounds inside it. So instead of thinking of garlic as something to quickly swallow, think of it as a food that should be prepared properly. Here's something most people don't think about when it comes to garlic preparation. Number 2, crush it, wait a little, then add it to your food. And this is where the first practical rule about garlic begins. After crushing or chopping garlic, instead of throwing it immediately into very high heat, letting it sit for a short time may give some compounds time to form. First, crush the garlic or chop it finely, then set it aside. While you prepare other ingredients like vegetables, onions, or legumes, let the garlic rest. Then add it to your meal. This method is a more logical preparation approach from a scientific point of view, and it can also make the flavor of the dish more balanced. But again, let's not exaggerate. This small preparation step does not turn garlic into a treatment. It is simply an easy way to use garlic more consciously in the kitchen. This one is especially important if you have a sensitive stomach. Number 3. Do not use raw garlic to challenge your stomach. Some people try to eat raw garlic on an empty stomach because they think raw garlic is stronger, but a stronger aroma does not mean it is better for everyone. Raw garlic may cause heartburn, gas, bloating, bad breath, or stomach discomfort in some people. That is why, especially for people with sensitive stomachs, using garlic with food may be a better approach. For example, adding crushed garlic to a yogurt-based sauce, lentil soup, vegetables with olive oil, bean dishes, or a homemade salad dressing may be more balanced. The goal is not to challenge the body. The goal is to use garlic in daily meals in a sustainable way. When it comes to healthy habits, the best method is usually not the harshest one. It is the one you can actually keep doing. Here's a shift in thinking that might change how you look at garlic entirely. Number 4. Use garlic as a flavorful food, not like medicine. Garlic adds flavor to meals. That is a very valuable quality, because for healthy eating to be sustainable, food needs to be enjoyable. Boiled vegetables alone may feel boring, but with a little olive oil, lemon, herbs, and a small amount of garlic, they can become much more flavorful. Legumes may feel heavy for some people, but with the right spices and aromatic vegetables, they can become much more appealing. Garlic is not the main hero here. It is the supporting player that makes a healthy plate more attractive. This is especially important for a healthy lifestyle because people often think healthy eating is bland, difficult, and restrictive. But kitchen ingredients like garlic may help increase vegetable and legume consumption. More vegetables, more fiber, more plant variety, and fewer highly processed foods matter much more in the long run than any single ingredient. Now let's clear up one of the most common misconceptions about garlic and cooking. Number 5. Do not overthink the cooking method. Another common misconception is this: if garlic is cooked, it becomes useless. That is also an overly simple way to look at it. Cooking can change some of garlic's compounds and its aroma. High heat and long cooking times may reduce some enzymes. But that does not mean cooked garlic has no value. Cooked garlic still gives aroma to meals. It makes vegetables, legumes, and whole grain meals more enjoyable. And for some people, it may be easier to tolerate than raw garlic. So the question should not be, is raw or cooked garlic more beneficial? The question should be, which way can I comfortably, regularly, and in a balanced way include garlic in my diet? For some people, a small amount of raw garlic in salad dressing is suitable. For others, cooked garlic in lentil soup works better. And for some people, garlic should be used very little because it bothers their stomach. That is why it is important to listen to your body and understand your own tolerance. This next tip is really about the bigger picture, and it's where garlic and gut health connect. Number 6. Place garlic inside a healthy plate. The real power of garlic is not in swallowing it. It is in making it part of a healthy meal. Think of it this way. On one plate, you have lentils, chickpeas, or beans. Next to them, you have colorful vegetables. Then you add a little olive oil, lemon, parsley, a whole grain option, and a moderate amount of garlic. On this plate, it is not just garlic working. Fiber, plant-based protein, healthy fats, polyphenols, and different plant compounds are working together. Variety is also important for gut health. Garlic and gut health go hand in hand when garlic is part of a diverse plant-rich diet, not when it's eaten alone as a quick fix. An eating pattern that supports gut health usually does not depend on one single food. It depends on different sources of fiber, vegetables, legumes, and balanced meals. For some people, garlic can be a small but flavorful part of this pattern, but it cannot carry the whole system by itself. What matters is not one single food. What matters is your overall eating habit. And finally, this last tip is one most people skip, and it's important. Number 7, be careful with supplements and excessive amounts. Using garlic in meals is not the same as taking high-dose garlic supplements. Some of the research has been done with garlic supplements. These supplements may include garlic powder, garlic oil, aged garlic extract, or different forms. The content, absorption, and effects of these forms can be different from each other. So it would not be accurate to take the result of a supplement used in a study and apply it directly to 1 clove of garlic at home. Also, garlic supplements may not be suitable for everyone. People who take blood thinners, people preparing for surgery, people who use regular prescription medications, pregnant or breastfeeding women, and people with chronic digestive problems should consult their healthcare provider before using garlic supplements. We're not saying this to scare you. We just want you to be safe. Just because something is natural does not always mean it is risk-free. Now let's come to the simple rule we promised at the beginning of the video. The smartest kitchen rule for garlic is this: crush it, let it rest, use it gently. Instead of swallowing garlic whole, crush it or chop it. Let it sit for a short time. Then add it to your meals, sauces, or healthy plate in a moderate amount. But the second half of this rule is even more important. Use garlic as support, not as a savior. If a video tells you that one single food can change your whole body from top to bottom, take a step back. A safer question is this: can this food help me build a better daily routine? For garlic, the answer may be yes. For some people, garlic can make meals more flavorful. Yes, it may help increase vegetable and legume intake. Yes, the way it is prepared can affect its aroma and the formation of some plant compounds. But no, garlic cannot replace medical treatment on its own. No, it does not have the same effect for everyone. No, more garlic does not always mean better. When we place garlic where it truly belongs, without exaggerating it and without dismissing it, it can become a habit that actually works in the kitchen. Let's summarize. First, garlic is a valuable kitchen ingredient that can add flavor to healthy meals, but it should not be presented as a treatment, a guaranteed result, or a miracle solution. Second, the preparation method matters. Crushing or chopping garlic is different from swallowing it whole. Letting it sit briefly and then using it in meals may be a more conscious kitchen approach. Third, normal food amounts are usually more sustainable than extreme methods. Raw garlic may cause digestive discomfort in some people, so using it with food and according to personal tolerance may be a smarter approach. Fourth, people who use medication, are preparing for surgery, are pregnant or breastfeeding, or have a chronic health condition should consult their healthcare provider before using garlic supplements or making major dietary changes. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for personal medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If this video helped you look at garlic in a more balanced and scientific way, like the video and subscribe to Allinart Health. Don't forget to turn on notifications for more videos about nutrition, gut health, and healthy living. Which kitchen ingredient would you like us to research in the next video? Ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, or green tea? Write it in the comments. And if you would like to read the research we mentioned today, you can check the references section in the description.